Imagine waking up every day drowning in the same marketing noise, the same empty promises, the same rules everyone says you have to follow if you want to succeed. You hustle, you grind, you spend hours creating content, crafting ads, tweaking funnels, but somehow it feels like you're running in place, stuck in quicksand, watching competitors fly by while you're buried beneath outdated tactics and hollow strategies. It's exhausting. It's frustrating. It's downright soul-crushing. Because deep down, there's a voice screaming that none of this fits you. That the traditional marketing playbook you're handed is built to keep you compliant, keep you small, and keep you from shaking the world the way you know you can. What if that voice is right? What if stopping, just stopping, the blind obedience to these so-called rules doesn't mean chaos, but actually means freedom? Freedom to design your marketing your way, to break through the noise in ways no rulebook ever imagined, to connect so deeply with your audience that cliches and gimmicks fall away like dead weight? The truth is this: every single traditional marketing rule you've been taught is rooted in fear and control. It's about everyone following the same path so they can be measured, categorized, and manipulated. But you, yes you, aren't meant for that path. You were never born to fit into neat little boxes or mimic tired, safe strategies designed for the masses. You were made to explode past limits, to disrupt norms, to be more than what the system tells you is possible. It's painful to admit because you've invested so much time, energy, and resources into these rules. You've been told over and over, always optimize your funnel, post at these exact times, use these scripts, follow this customer journey. But what if those rules are walls? Walls between you and your true audience. Walls between you and the raw, vibrant connection that actually moves people to act. Walls between a mechanical, soulless existence and the fierce, authentic marketing that lights fires in others. Let's get real. The problem isn't that you don't want to succeed. It's that you're succeeding in spite of the rules, not because of them. Every best practice you follow chips away at your uniqueness. Every proven tactic pushes you toward the sameness that your customers are already sick of. And when you finally wake up to that, you feel lost, isolated, and desperate for something different, because the traditional path leads nowhere new. So here's the secret bombshell no one's daring to say loud enough. When you stop following traditional marketing rules, you unleash something wild, a marketing machine fueled by raw authenticity, real connection, and purpose that no algorithm can cage. You finally give yourself permission to build relationships, not just audiences. To tell stories, not just sell products, to create movements, not just campaigns. Imagine marketing that doesn't make you feel like a sleazy salesperson, but instead lights you up every single time. Imagine an audience so aligned with your vision that they don't just buy, they become part of your mission. Imagine what happens when you stop forcing your message through stale funnels and start letting it flow free and wild, tailored by intuition, empathy, and boldness. That's not a dream. That's the place waiting for you beyond the rules. Now, how do you get there? How do you break free from the chains you didn't even know were holding you? First, allow yourself to reject the idea that more means following better formulas. More doesn't equal better in marketing anymore. The loudest voice isn't the one that wins, it's the one that resonates. Focus on what stirs the hearts of your people, even if it feels risky or unconventional. That means ditching the rule that says you must post every day or always stick to boring templates. Sometimes less is more, especially when less is honest and real. Second, stop chasing every shiny tactic and shortcut. There is no magic bullet. There's no silver bullet. There is longevity, patience, and craft. Build your marketing like a slow, steady fire, not a flash that burns out the moment it hits. This means investing your time in genuine conversations, in understanding human pain points that go deeper than surface struggles. It means showing vulnerabilities, admitting you don't have all the answers, and inviting your audience on the journey with you. Third, embrace counterintuitive strategies. Bomb the idea that your marketing must always be professional or polished. Risk messiness. Risk imperfection. People crave realness over perfection because perfection is the safe cage traditional rules keep us in. When you dare to be raw and real, you create a gravitational pull that no fancy ad spend can buy. Fourth, refuse to build marketing around numbers alone. Likes, shares, click-through rates. Build around outcomes that matter to you and your tribe. What impact do you want to make? What change do you want to create? When marketing is about impact, it becomes a force that fuels your bigger purpose and echoes far beyond the end of every campaign. Fifth, get selective. This might sound weird, but say no to many potential customers to say yes to the few that really matter. Traditional marketing screams scale at you like it's a god, but scaling the wrong audience is empty and exhausting. When you focus on the people who share your fire, your vision, your code, you build not just a customer base, but a movement. Sixth, stop fearing to question everything, even and especially the experts. The system thrives on obedience. Your real power is in your refusal to accept the status quo. Ask yourself constantly, why must marketing be done this way? Who benefits from this rule? What happens if you flip that rule on its head? This curiosity will unlock strategies baked not in convention, but in true innovation. Seventh, harness the power of storytelling as a bridge, not just a sales tool, but a connection that breaks down walls between you and your audience. Stories aren't neat little boxes with beginnings, middles, and ends. They're living, breathing ecosystems of emotion, conflict, transformation, and revelation. When stories become your marketing language, you don't chase customers, you invite companions. Eighth, own sovereignty over your marketing decisions. No one owns your brand but you. If a tactic feels off, don't do it. If a metric doesn't align with your values, ignore it. You are the ultimate authority of what marketing looks like for your vision, your mission, your truth. This approach doesn't just yield better results, it grounds you in a fierce, unshakable identity. It arms you against burnout, because you're not chasing someone else's dreams or firing on empty for approval. You're lighting your own fire, and it's wild and relentless. Here's something almost nobody tells you. It's not marketing that's broken. The problem is you're treating it like a checklist instead of a craft. It's not about mechanics and shortcuts. It's about surrender and curiosity, about resilience and compassion. Break free from the illusion that success means following a rulebook printed for yesterday's world. The world you see, the one tied to systems, borders, and comfort, is fragile and shrinking. True marketing power comes from the edge, from those who reject complacency, who burn brighter because they refuse to bend. You're not here to play by their outdated rules. You're here to rewrite the book, to start fires in places the system declared unreachable, and to build networks where the rare find each other and become unstoppable together. So, stop trying to fit marketing into a mold that crushes your soul. Instead, craft marketing that serves your mission, speaks your truth, and pulls others into your world. When you free yourself from fear and rules, marketing becomes less like work and more like calling. The chaos on the other side of the rules, that's where real magic happens, and it's waiting for those who dare to stop following and start leading. This moment right now is your invitation to stop hiding behind convenience, stop settling for the mediocre, stop living a life borrowed from someone else's rulebook. There's a new way, a raw, authentic path where you don't sell, you serve, where you don't hustle, you connect. Where impact and identity build a legacy, not just a paycheck. If that path feels strange, uncomfortable, even threatening, that's good. That means you found the edge where transformation lives, where marketing isn't just marketing anymore, but a revolution of how individuals shape the world. Because the rare, the misunderstood, the exceptional aren't missing. They're just waiting to be found by someone willing to throw away the old map and blaze a new trail. That someone could be you. And when you dare to stop following traditional marketing rules, You're not just marketing differently, you're becoming a beacon for what's next. Fierce, free, and unstoppable. Your marketing isn't broken. The rules are. The choice to stop following them isn't reckless. It's liberation. So the question isn't what happens when you stop following traditional marketing rules. The real question is, what happens when you start living marketing on your own terms? Because when you do, the world can't help but lean in and listen. And that, my friend, is just the beginning.